Well, hello, inner tubes. Blueunicorn here. Sorry to keep you waiting, as I know you all were. In our last episode, there were a few complaints about the audio quality. Let me see if I can dial that in. Can you hear me now? 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 There. Well, now that that's settled, on with the show. This is not really episode 2 of What is a Blueunicorn and why is it important? It's more a why is a Blueunicorn and who really cares? But we'll call it episode 1.87. In light of recent events, Blueunicorn has decided to jump on a certain bandwagon before it becomes yesterday's fast fashion. We, as of late, have been inundated with fear porn of this nature or that nature for quite some time. There's always some boogeyman behind the door or some invisible death lurking in every corner. Well, today, we find ourselves being poisoned by memes and ideologies and social media, all being directed by some unseen propaganda machine.
Fascists.
Tune into any corporate news, and it's all the same. Some tragedy, incipient or ongoing. They tell us there's garbage in the water, there's poison in the sky, or the monkeys at the Pentagon are going to cook our goose. Due to the incessant infodemic presently at hand, Blueunicorn thought it best to pile on. Blueunicorn has created this educational video based largely upon Blueunicorn's personal perspective and experience. This is episode 1.187. What is a Blueunicorn and why is it important? How to stay healthy in an infodemic world. Step 1. Don't go anywhere. For many of us here in YouTube world, this step is easy. We rarely do that anyway. We shun society and most social interactions. Unfortunately, some of you out there in the normal world still find it necessary to subject yourselves to the community at large. So, if you find that you have to leave your lair for some needed sundries, make sure to follow strict adherence to the subsequent steps. Step 2. Wear a mask. Most masks will do, just so long as it covers your nose and mouth. Make sure it fits properly. If it doesn't fit over your nose and mouth, it will be ineffective. Some masks will not work at all. It has to be something that covers your face and mouth, especially when going somewhere with large groups of people, such as the bank. In the event that you do not have a mask, one method that will work is straight out of the olden days. The dark times. The Al-Qaeda times. This method is simple and cheap and very effective. Simply get a plastic grocery bag, place it over your head, like so, and wrap duct tape securely around your neck, like so. Wait a few minutes, and I assure you that you will have not died from some socially transmitted disease. Incidentally, this method is also effective against biological or chemical attacks. Step 3. Practice social awkwardness. The more you shun society in social settings, the less susceptible you will be to participating in the current infodemic. The more socially awkward you are, the further people will want to stay away from your proximity, and the less likely you are to catch any of their nonsense. Remember, the more unlikable you are, the less likely anyone will ask you to do stuff, and thus keeping the proper social distance necessary to avoid exposures. Step 4. Turn off your TV. Ideas can spread like viruses in a propagandemic fashion. Before you know it, you could be infected and spread it around your normal friends. And then from there it makes it to YouTube and then onto social media. Infection may lead to symptoms such as appealing to misplaced expertise, appealing to misplaced authority, appealing to fear, and finally, appealing to violence. By following these simple steps, you can avoid most problems in life. And now you know.
Blueunicorn fans out.